GB News presenter Eamonn Holmes is said to be caught in a frosty backstage row following the TRIC Awards. Eamonn Holmes has been a regular anchor on GB News for 3.5 years, but while he is a firm favourite with some, there is an alleged plot among others to oust him. The latest sign of trouble came after Eamonn was met by boos and heckling at the TRIC Awards as he arrived in his wheelchair to collect a gong for GB News. Now, just days later, allegations of hostility have emerged over Eamonn taking the glory for the prestigious award, which GB News saw off major rivals from MyTV and the BBC to claim. The 65-year-old is still going strong 3 days a week on the channel following a double hip replacement and grueling back surgery for 3 slip discs in his spine. Despite previously revealing that he could no longer walk and was struggling to stay independent, his commitment to his job has been unwavering. However, one source published in the Daily Mail suggested that there are colleagues who are furious with him for speaking so long at the TRIC Awards that his co-stars Stephen Dixon and Ellie Costello couldn't get a word in. It was all about Eamonn, again. Winners had a limited amount of time to talk before Dan Walker took their microphone away, and Eamonn kept talking until that moment came, the source stated. Stephen hosts more days than Eamonn, yet there was absolutely no regard for him, or for Ellie or Anne Diamond. It was me as far as Eamonn was concerned. Others felt that they didn't get any credit. There are a lot of people who put a lot of work in, not that you would have known it, they continued. Tea made people's blood boil. You wonder what would have happened if Anne had been there. She's been around as long as Eamonn and is also a TV legend. Veteran Anne had been nowhere to be seen at the ceremony after opting to skip it altogether. The source added that Eamonn, who reportedly has an annual salary totaling more than £300,000, is utterly despised by some, and that while he might be loved by viewers, it is a totally different story for certain people behind the scenes. However, a separate source told the Express that the rumours are nonsense, adding, Eamonn received nothing but warm wishes at the awards, so many people wanted to congratulate him and the team he couldn't get in the lift at the end. Meanwhile, financial woes have reportedly forced Eamonn to sell his second home in Belfast following a divorce from former This Morning co-host Ruth Langsford and a dispute with HMRC, whom Eamonn complained had taken everything.